You guys ever heard that old saying that some of the best projects are the projects that never get made, especially in Hollywood? Well, now this is a case of that. So let's take a step back. Disney had made the announcement and saying that they were going to be doing a remake of the Aristocats. Now, the Aristocats is one of their animated movies, very popular, very huge box office success. Everybody loved the film, and it's just one of those one another Disney classic movie. So when they announced that they were going to be doing a remake of this film, which just so happens is going to be a live action version, people was curious, and the reason why we was curious because we've seen when Disney take they hit cartoon films and decide to say let's turn them into live action films, and they just don't have the success with it. But one thing about this project that did raise curiosity in a good way was that Questlove was going to be attached to this project. Now we all know Questlove, his background pretty much speaks for itself. Producer, writer, director, award winning, just the whole 10 yards. So the fact that he was going to be attached to this project, going to be developing this project, raised good curiosity because people were like, "Oh, okay, I know Questlove. I love Questlove. I rock with him. So let's see what his direction is going to be with this. Where they're going to go with it." Unfortunately, where they're going with it is nowhere. They're not going anywhere with it. So the question is, what happened? What happened to this project? And why is it another loss for Disney? Well, let's break it down. According to Questlove, he did a podcast and he was talking about this. And also I read about this in Deadline too. Was that he was saying that it was a problem with the executives at Disney for a few years, meaning that he sat down with one head executive and he would talk about the project and talk about the direction, the music, and everything. And they would be like, okay, cool, all right, let's make it happen. Then, when it didn't happen, here comes another executive that he had to sit down and go through the process all over again. So by the time they got to the third executive, he was just like, you know what? This is a waste of my time. This is not going anywhere, so I'm out. And I would say this. This is, to me, in my opinion, this is another huge loss for Disney because Questlove is a very highly talented and respected person in the industry. So to see his spin on this, to see where he was going to go with it, as far as the characters, especially with the music, what type of music going to be used, especially with the theme song, everybody wants to be a cat. We're just not going to get a chance to see that. And Disney, how can I just say this? Disney is in a very messed up situation to where they cannot get anything together over there. Whether it's Marvel, whether it's Lucasfilms, whether it's their own projects, they just cannot get it together. And when you can't get it together and you keep making all these woke films and all this stuff, you lose your core fan base. You lose that fan base that's been rocking with you from day one. And they're just like, you know what, whatever, I can't do them anymore. And that's where they're at right now. So when Disney announced that, say, hey, we're going to be doing this, we're going to be working on this, we're going to be working on that, we got this coming, I got this coming out. People mentality now is like, yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Well, I believe it when I see it. And that's bad. And it's bad to the point where you just have to just shake your head. Because, as I said, I know I was looking forward to seeing this, and a lot of people was also looking forward to seeing this, but we're just not going to get that chance. So what do y'all think? Do you guys think that Disney dropped the ball on this project? Let me know. Leave your thoughts in your comments below, as well as hit the like and subscribe button. Stay tuned.